That's my dude.
All right, guys, Tri-City Bigger Boys. I'm Catfish.
I'm the Bigger Man.
Live action. We on the way to Virginia. They got us going to a rabbit hunting party get together.
My old buddy named, I'll call his name, they call him Jack Rabbit. And one of the Jackson boys out of Mahern, Virginia. I knew his daddy, grandfather, knew his some of his uncles years ago. And it's just something else that he invited us. And he's been watching us on YouTube, watching our videos. And I made contact with him one day in the farm supply store down in Drake's Branch, Virginia, a store called Hall's Farm Supply. We both were down there buying dog food, and we talked, and we got each other's phone number and stuff, and we hooked up that way. So guys, we going to a good old cookout, and this boy, he raised all kind of garden and vegetables, and he cures his own meat, kills hogs and everything. So we should have a good time.
Live action. Just want to give a shout out to Deep South Kennels, hashtag Louisiana. We thank you for buying a hat there. We really appreciate that, man. Y'all been looking at the videos Dad and I have been putting out, and we thank you for the support. Thank you very much for the support.
Yep, thank you very much.
And thank you to all the rest of the guys out there and the ladies out there that's been visiting our website, that's been visiting Hound Dog Country Store over there in Creedmoor, North Carolina. And we appreciate all the support, everybody. We really do. So look, last time Dad had did a video about the flea and tick spray called Flea Hulk, and we had a few questions come in about it. And of course, while we riding down the road, might as well make a video up. So you know, a couple of the guys was talking about using the purple cow tags they put on cows to keep away fleas and ticks. And me and Dad was talking about that. Dad had got some one time, and they do work. Yeah, they work. And guys, all you gotta do is cut you about a 1 inch by 1 inch piece, and mount it on your. You can mount that right on your collar, and you can get that. You know the thing that put holes in your collar. You can get you one of those, and put you some holes in that, and put you some holes in the collar, and put your little clips in there that you like you put your tags on your collar with, and then that way it won't hurt the dog. But those things really work. And if you don't have those, you can get 2 little screws. You can use screws, a saucer head screw, and take the saucer head screw and put it on the underside where the saucer head will be under the collar, and the nut on top. And you know, just get a short one, and it'll work good. But it keeps the fleas and ticks off them dogs. And guys, it'd be a good idea if you can put a small piece inside your doghouse too, because all that stuff works, man. So make sure, guys, as we're putting these videos out, of course we're putting these videos out to hopefully show y'all what we do to keep our dogs up and going. But look down in the comments down below, because obviously other dog men, other houndsmen are going to be looking at this. They're going to be looking at the videos, and they also got their different tricks and ideas and things they do to keep their dogs up, and it works. So again, we're only showing what we do, what me and Dad do, but it's a lot more that that you can do to keep your dogs up, keep your dogs tick free and flea free, and just keep your dogs up in general. So again, y'all make sure look down in the comments, because this is we're putting that together. It's made to teach, and of course we're learning stuff as we go, as also. So anyway, one of the guys up here, let me see if I can pull this thing up. Should have had it ready. I think it was Donovan that had asked. He asked some questions about trying to get your dogs trained
at the end of the hunt or at the end of the day or when it's time to load up, how to train them on the Garmin collar or your whatever shock system you have, how to get your dogs to come in on tone. So instead of shocking your dog every time you're ready to come in, how to teach your dog to come in on the tone button. Big ol' man, let them know how to do that.
All right, guys, the way I do sometimes, what we do with you got some dogs that you put your collars on, and we use the trash breakers, the 4-mile collars. And but guys, what you do, you want to work with your dogs, and you can work with them right at home first. And start your dogs, put your collars on your dogs down at your dog pen. If you got a large dog pen, put your collar on one or two of your dogs, and when you set your remote on tone, and just tap tone, because what tone does, it gets the attention of the dog. And when you hit tone, call your dog to you and pet him up. Call your dog to you and pet him up. And if you got a little treat, it don't hurt to give him a little treat. And guys, what you do this a bunch of times until you're satisfied with the way your dog is coming to you. Once you hit tone, and then when you get out in the field somewhere, you don't have to wait until your dog finish hunting all at the end of the day. During lunchtime, when you're coming in, guys, hit tone. If your dogs is not too far from you, or even if they're in the wood, hit tone and see if your dogs will come on to you. And if your dogs is coming to you, then that's what you want. And that's why you started doing it at home, and then start in the field. And then guys, when the dogs are out there running, and they finish running at the end of the day after running rabbits all day long, and guys, go ahead and hit tone and bring your dogs in. I hunt with some guys down east myself, and he started his dogs right there in the pen, just like I'm telling you. And he's got 17 dogs. And guys, when we out there training the dogs during the summertime, he takes his dogs. When we get ready to come in, we might want to come in at 1 o'clock. It might have got a little bit too warm out there from running rabbits. And guys, we get ready to come home, and he hits tone on all of his collars. And guys, all of his dogs come right on in. It might take them a few minutes. It might take them 5. It might take them 10 minutes because they might be further on out. But guys, all of his dogs come right on to us, and some of them put their feet on the tailgate, and some of them come to us so we can put them in the dog box. So that's how we do it, guys.
So again, you know, once you get your attention of your dog, and once your dog start realizing, hey, you know, you had to shock them to bring them in, was start hitting your tone. If your dog don't want to come in to you, put it on 1. Tap them a little bit to get a little bit more attention, then call them on in, and still use your tone after that, and get your dog used to coming into tone instead of coming into the actual shock. So basically, only thing you're doing, you're rolling that shock over to a tone button. That's all you're doing, getting your dog used to that tone, and it'll take a little time, but again, once your dogs get used to it, you won't have any problem.
Yeah, guys, let me just give you a little quick something to go on. When you if your dogs is not coming in on tone, if you need to put it on 1 or 2, do not hold it on them, guys. Just hit it on nick, or just hit it on contact just a little bit, and get a ball for it, and so it won't disorient your dog. And because usually when we tone the dog, we call the dogs. We be calling them at the same time. They know to come on, and they'll come on to you quicker though when you hit tone. But if you have to hit, put it on 1 or 2, be very gentle with it, and don't hurt your dog, because the dog might take off and go the other way, and that's not what you want. So just be gentle with the dogs, guys.
live action. Look, guys, we're going down here to this get together. I'm gonna try to get, you know, a little bit of video. I don't want to interrupt anything they got going on down here, so I'll try to get a little video for you guys. Even some of the guys down there, they might even want to say something on the camera as well. So regardless, we'll see you in the woods. Live action Tri-City Bigger Boys. We thank all y'all so very much for all your support. We thank you for also watching. Again, y'all go to Hound Dog Country. I'll put the link down below. I know some of y'all said you can't find it. They're also on Facebook too as well. So, but I'll put the link down below, guys, so y'all can go on there. I might even go online just to filter through it a little bit on the camera and show y'all. And of course, they do got a phone number down there and an email too as well, and that's Hound Dog Country in Creedmoor, North Carolina. And again, I'll put our website down there for TriCityBiggerBoys.com and TriCityBiggerBoys1982.com, and I also put the email address on there. So if y'all have any pictures, if y'all want to show y'all out there with the dogs, if y'all want to show y'all out there with your hunting buddies or whatever, I don't mind, guys. I'll post it on our website, and I'll post it on our YouTube videos just to get y'all out there a little bit more, if that's what you want. We just enjoy the fellowship. Dad and I really just enjoy looking at everybody's videos. And guess what, y'all? Hunting season is coming. I can feel it. Dad and I are getting low. It's something you can just feel. You know how you feel?
Yep, that's right.
You get a feeling. You just know hunting season is on the way.
And
so,
boy, you wake up early in the morning and you feel it. You open that window in that bedroom and feel that cool breeze outside. And you look and see some of them leaves off them poplar trees falling.
Them tulip poplars.
Yes, sir. And boy, you want to go out there in the woods. You want to get them dogs stirred up. And guys, it's time for it. It's getting cooler. And I'm ready to roll. My dogs are ready to roll too.
Yeah, you just get a feeling, and even me, you know, I'm picking up on just some different hunting videos and just kind of tuning myself for bow season coming in. Danny, I know you ready to pull that crossbow out so bad. Good Lord, man. Hope I can see some video this year with you with that crossbow. But either way it go, we know the season is coming. It won't be long. I think September 8th is bow season in North Carolina. At least that's the start in our area. So it won't be long, y'all. The season is coming. We cutting through the back roads here on 15 going up to Virginia. So I'll show y'all a little bit. It's a small town as Dad and I go through. And other than that, hopefully I can get y'all some pictures from the party. Put any questions that y'all have in the comments below, or send them on the email. And guys, I will talk to y'all later. Deep South Kennels, hashtag Louisiana, we thank you. This Tri-City Bigger Boys, we out.
All right now, and the bigger man, I just want to say hello to all the Whitehead family down in Keysville, Virginia, and Lunenburg. They're just like my family. I love them. And that's why I started with these red and white dogs. And Eugene and Ronnie Whitehead, Leo Whitehead, Wayne Whitehead, Michael Whitehead, I love y'all. You know I'm just like family with y'all. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. Thank you.
Live action nation. Now they'll let us know on. Why that blue truck look familiar to me for? Alright guys, we down here at Jackrabbit House. Live action. They got the smoker rolling out there. Not only they got the smoker rolling, we got some good drink out here. Plenty of lemonade and water. Live action. The bigger man over there. It's a small world. We talking to a guy over there now that will hunt with some guys from that we hunt with from Virginia that had came down to North Carolina. So we man, small world. You never know. Hey D, Michael Jackson, new guys down here know you, man. So that's good stuff. Live action, I love it. Tri-City Bigger Boys. Guys, I might have cut this thing off here, but we having a ball. This ain't nothing but a good time down here. Y'all hear that music? That's when you know it's good. That's when you know it's good. Live action, I love it. All right, guys. I love it. Live action, Tri-City Bigger Boys. I'm Catfish.
And I'm the Bigger Man.
Hey guys, this is just gonna be a recap from yesterday, from Saturday. The Bigger Man and I had went down to a friend's house. We went down to Jackrabbit house. He invited us down for a cookout and a good time with a whole bunch of rabbit hunters. And guys, I'm gonna let the Bigger Man tell y'all a little bit about that good time we had.
Guys, we went to Jackrabbit house for the cookout, and I'm gonna tell you, he had a crowd of people there. He's got a beautiful place, and man, he had a bunch of rabbit hunters there. And man, and some of the guys, his old rabbit hunters there that was there, I knew some of them, but a lot of them I didn't know. But we acquainted ourselves down there, and it's something else how we talked, and come to find out how small the world is. Some of the guys we were talking to about hunting and dogs and stuff, and about a half hour later, we found out that some of these guys know some of the guys that we hunted with on some of the other videos and stuff that Catfish showed, and they're good friends with these guys, and they even run their dogs together, they said. And man, that was something else. And these were some young guys that we were talking to, and older guys. And guys, all these guys got good packs of rabbit dogs down there. They train their dogs, I would say at least 2 or 3 times a week down there. They live out in the country, so they can do it down there. And man, it's beautiful, beautiful land and country down there. And these guys, they all get together. And all these guys that came to the cookout, all these guys get together and set up different hunts with each other. And they all have a ball. They have a good time all the time. Always got something going on. And guys, now if you want to hear some good stories about dogs and stuff, you should have been there with us. We heard all kind of stuff, man. And cause you know me and Catfish, we like them red and white dogs, them red tick dogs. But these guys, they were talking about the black and tans, the red bones, and the tricolor, and the blue ticks, and you know, everybody liked something different. So the stories went on, and man, they had us laughing and stuff down there. Cause let me tell you something, guys, you can't beat old school stories, especially from some of the older guys. Man, they can tell you some stuff, and we heard some stories about how bad some of the dogs was, but at the same time, we heard how good some of these dogs were. They had a good point and they had a bad point, and so anyway, they kept some of the dogs, and then later they got rid of some of them. But guys, we had a good time. And guys, let me tell you about the cookout. The cookout part, man. You talking about fish? It was the best fish that I ever put in my mouth, man. These guys cooked up a bunch of catfish, and guys, we ate catfish, and guys, these guys cooked some rabbit down there, and I thought I knew how to cook rabbit, but guys, let me tell you, these people had a whole different recipe, and I can't tell you all about the recipe. I don't know all what he did, but let me tell you something. The rabbit just come right off the bone, and it was some kind of good. It had that good taste to it, with whatever spices he used. And guys, they had a pot of pig feet down there, man. The pot of pig feet, the pot probably was 3 feet tall and big, larger than a trash can. And it was more like a pressure cooker pot. And guys, it was full of pig feet. And they had that stuff spiced down, guys. They had it peppered down just perfect. And guys, they had a great big thing where they reached a handle with a strainer, on it, and they reach in the pig feed pot and bring the pig feed up and let it drain off a minute, and then put it in your plate. Boy, let me tell you something. We had a ball, and guys, the guys down there, man, they treated us like royalty down there. And when they found out, a lot of guys found out the Catfish and I was on YouTube. Man, these guys has had a ball and talked to us about all kind of stuff and told us how glad they were that we were putting videos out, especially Catfish. We're putting the videos out and how good he was doing it. Even though he's my son, I'm gonna tell y'all that anyway. But they said he was doing a dynamite job. And guys, everybody treated us so good, we didn't even want to leave. We stayed down there probably till about 11 o'clock that night. About 11 morning.
About 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 10:30, 11 o'clock. And we had a ball. And all the guys just treated us so good, and we returned the love back to them while we were there. But guys, we couldn't have been treated no better. Thank you, Jamie, and Walter, Jackson, Melvin, all of y'all, the whole Jackson family. And and my buddy, the Whitehead boys were there. June Buck Whitehead and his son was there. Old time rabbit hunters, my buddies that I grew up with. And Michael Whitehead, I love you, boy. And listen, I'm gonna turn it back over to Catfish. And all I can tell you is that we had a ball at the cookout.
Y'all, we really had a good time. Thank you to all the rabbit hunters down there that supported us. And I say supported us, they bought hats and they bought shirts from us. Guys, that means a lot. I don't have to tell you all that know about going out and buying this stuff in large quantities and trying to get it out there to the public. You guys know it takes money out of your pocket to do that, and of course to get that back, to get that support back, it means a lot. And we thank each and every one of y'all. Deep South Kennels, hashtag Louisiana, stand up Louisiana. That's the boot down there. We thank you for your support too also. Guys, we had such a good time, and we put these videos out here because people that don't know dog hunting and don't understand exactly what we do, how we do it, the good time that we have, the love that we have for the dogs, the love that we have for the season, the love that we have for the animals that we take, for the people that we hang out with, the people that we hunt with, the landowners, the vehicles that we drive. It's a whole lot more to it, and everybody don't know this. And it takes a real dog man, a houndsman, to know exactly what goes on off the camera. Y'all don't get to see everything that's going on, but we try to bring you as much as we can to share with y'all, to bring y'all on and see so y'all can see what Try to See the Bigger Boys does all the time. And we're doing this stuff all the time. Running dogs, got puppies and dog boxes and hats and shirts and running down through the woods and
taking care of your dogs, guys. And guys, I'm gonna add something else in there real quick. Guys, when you're out there on the landowner's land, hunting and stuff, and guys, we always make it a thing that we don't leave any trash on any people's land, because a lot of landowners don't like that. You know, and some guys, you know, over the years they have left trash on people's land, and that way the landowner come down there, he see the trash and stuff, and he don't want you back on his land. So guys, just take a little advice from us. Please, if you eating lunch or anything out there on your landowner's land while you're out there rabbit hunting or deer hunting or coon hunting or anything, please pick up your trash and take it with you, and take it back home with you, and throw it in the landfill at home or throw it in a trash can once you get back home. And that landowner will respect you a whole lot more. Always remember that, guys. So I took it from Dad, and really, when I was young, I really didn't pay a lot of attention to it. Just stopping by the landowner's house and saying, hey, or do you want a rabbit, or do you want a piece of deer, or how's the family doing? Everything going okay, or whatever it might be. Just to interact with that landowner, just to let that landowner know
You just ain't there to use him or her for the land there. So again, it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And guys, we appreciate all y'all watching, all the support. Continue to put the questions in. We're gonna try to get to them as fast as we can. I try to comment on everybody's comment that you putting down in the section below. I do my best because I know how much it means to me when I write out to different people and they contact me back, communicate to me back. We need that communication and that respect back and forth. So I appreciate it. Don't think that I'm not going to get to you because I am. Even if I got to run it back to Big Ol' Man to ask him a question or whatever, I'm going to do my best. And we're going to do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. So look, guys, we don't want to forget Hound Dog Country Store in Creedmoor, North Carolina. That's where we get our hunting supplies from. That's where we get our dog supplies from. That's where we getting our clothes from. Dog food from, medicine from. Hound Dog Country in Creedmoor, North Carolina. I'll make sure to flash that on the bottom of the screen and or put it in the description box down below. Also, y'all, I had spoke to Chris Douglas. If any of y'all know him, from Carolina All Out. Guys, look, he's taken it upon himself, and I'm sure with his staff, to represent the hunting in not only North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, and all over, but he really is a dog man too. And he puts this stuff out here on TV, not only on TV, but also on YouTube as well. He's putting that stuff out there to educate the people that know about dog hunting and the people that don't know anything at all about dog hunting. Maybe just the still hunters. Maybe people coming from up north moving down. They don't know that what we do is something that we grew up with. It's a tradition.
That's right. And guys, you know, it's a tradition that we were raised up with. And guys, myself at my age, you know, I look back and I said, you know, I thank God that I was able to do this and to have dogs all my life, have people, my grandfather, all my uncles, cousins, and friends, all put me into hunting clubs and stuff down home years ago, and took me in when I was just a little bitty boy, and showed me how to go out there and look for the deer or look for the rabbit and how the dog's gonna act and whatnot. And guys, we always had a ball. And guys, coming back in, you know, after you come back into the club and all the guys get together, man, and a lot of camaraderie is going on. And I'm telling you, it'd be a lot of stuff, you know, telling lies on people and just having a good time. But all of it is in fun. And guys, it is so good to be able to take young kids out and let them experience what's going on. And guys, because a lot of these kids, they don't know until you take them out. And guys, I think it's the greatest thing in the world. And guys, when I was out there, when I was smaller, man, I couldn't wait to go back out there again. So I know the kids, if you take a kid nowadays, they're going to want to go back again.
So look, guys, we're gonna end this thing. We've probably been up here too long anyway. Again, y'all check out Hound Dog Country in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Again, I'll put their phone number. I'll put their information down below. For my hunters out there, or for my kids, anybody. If you want to get your picture or whatever shown on the website and or the YouTube videos, please email me. Email me at tcbb1982@gmail.com. Send the picture in, and within a week or two, I'll get that posted up on the either on the website and or on the YouTube video. And again, it's just showing love back. We're just having a good time, y'all. We don't, you know, if we get any recognition from one person, guess what? We're satisfied. We're happy.
That's right.
We're good to go. Guys, look, we're out of here. I'm Catfish.
And I'm the Bigger Man.
And we'll see you in the woods.
Good enough.